Okay, today I will be talking about ways you can have control over your screensavers and have access to their settings and change them. And to do this, all you have to do is go to your Synaptic Package Manager and install Xscreensaver. Once you do that, if you go to System, Preferences, and if you go down to Screensaver, you're going to notice that you have two screensaver entries here. And the first one is going to be the new one, which is Xscreensaver, and the second one is going to be the default gnome screensaver. So if you don't want these two entries here and you're just going to be using the Xscreensaver, all you have to do is right click the menus here, go to edit menus, and here go to preferences and find the second entry, which is the default one, and just uncheck it. And when you close that and go back to System, Preferences, and Screensaver, you're only gonna find the new entry. So to start this, all you have to do is click it, and you should get the new screensaver preferences. In the first window, you have mode here, and what this one does is you can disable the screensaver. You can make just a blank screensaver, only use one screensaver, or random screensavers. If you choose random screensavers, you're gonna get check boxes next to screensavers, and all of the screensavers that are gonna be checked are gonna be randomized. So every time the screensaver is activated, it's gonna be a different one of the ones you checked. But if you only want one screensaver every time, all you have to do is click it and go to only one screensaver. Once you do that, the checkboxes will disappear. So what you can do with this is choose the screensaver you want and go to Settings, and you'll notice you have a bunch of settings here. You can change the frame rate, and every screensaver has its own settings, so they're not all the same settings. So like for this one, engine, the 3D engine, you're gonna get this this menu here with different types of engines, and you can see here it tells you how many cylinders too. So if you can see, this Honda Insight has 3 cylinders, or this BMW M3 has 4 cylinders. So you just choose which one you want, or you can choose random and it will randomize them. So like here, if I choose Honda Insight, which only has 3 cylinders, and I go to OK, you'll notice in the preview it will change to a 3-cylinder engine. You have some other settings here. If you go back to Settings, if you want to show the name of the engine, you can check this, and you'll notice in the preview it should say the engine name, and there it is. And like I said, every screensaver has different sets of settings you can change. So if I go to maybe flip-flop and I go to Settings, you can see here you can change the spin rate. So I can make it spin slower, and I can change the frame rate. You can change the width and depth here. You can, if you choose load image, I'll show you later where you can choose which images you want this to load. You can change it to a wireframe. So I check wireframe here, you'll notice that it's going to change this 3D model to a wireframe. So as you can see, there's a lot of control here. Another thing is there is an advanced tab here. If you go to advanced, you should have some settings here. The first one is image manipulation, and what this does is there are some screensavers which use images, like there are some screensavers that show slideshows of your images, and from here you can choose which folder you want it to grab those images from. And right here, if you check this, it'll choose a random, so they're not going to be lined up, you know, from the first one to the second one or to the last one. You can even grab video frames. I haven't tried this, so I can't really talk about it. And you can also grab desktop images. Second thing here is display power management, and basically what this does, if you check it, you can change when the computer stands by, you know, goes to standby or suspend more mode, or turn it off after certain, you know, the minutes you choose from here. You also have text manipulation, and the text manipulation is for those screensavers that have text on them. I don't know what this screensaver is called, but there's a screensaver that has a 3D text that spins around. If you want to change what that text says, all you have to do is select here, you check text, and then you change this to, you know, whatever you want it to say. You can also have it have the name and time. You can have it display a text file, or an output from a program, or even the content of a web page. So you just enter the URL here, and it should do that. And you have fading and color maps. What this is just fade to black when blinking. So when the screen blinks, if you want it to fade to black or different colors, you can choose them from here. And you can change how many seconds the duration of the fade takes. So that's it. That's pretty much it. And now you can change the speed and a lot of the settings for your screensavers. Okay, thanks for watching.